In today's video, I'm taking you thrifting with me to two thrift stores. One is called Local Imports in Shakopee, Minnesota, and the other is called Unique Thrift in Burnsville, Minnesota. And I'll also show you my thrift haul. Here we go. When I go thrifting, I'm usually looking for items to add to my home decor or to my personal collections. I also have a resale booth in a vintage shop nearby. It's called The Pink Elephant in Hopkins, Minnesota. So sometimes I'll pick up items for my resale booth. On this day, I was also looking for items to use in a thrift flip, which I have already made, and I will link that video below. This thrift store is a charity thrift store. It used to be called Cap Agency Thrift. Now it's called Local Imports, and it's recently moved locations. This was my first time at the new location. I do feel like the prices have steadily gone up, not related to their move even. The prices were going up at this place beforehand. So I used to find a lot at Cap Agency, but I haven't really been finding a lot in the last year or so. Not sure why. Maybe they're just not keeping as many hard goods. I'm not sure. My daughter Molly has had some good success at Cap Agency before shopping for clothing. And at their old location, they had probably about 75% clothing. I really like that they have a red line table, and anything on the red line table is $1. So that made this probably the cheapest Give Us Our Daily Bread plate that I've ever seen. If you've followed me for any length of time, you know my friend Kate and I go thrifting together a lot, and we always look for that plate because we feel like it's a good indicator of how expensive a thrift store will be. This was red line, so it doesn't really count, but that was a very inexpensive Give Us This Day Our Daily Bread plate. You may not know, I do love blue and white dishes, and had it been last week, I might have picked up those blue and white coffee cups, but I found a great set of them at a yard sale recently, which hasn't been in a video yet. So I'm not really in need of blue and white coffee cups right now. They had a serious number of Syracuse China white coffee cups. Nothing else, just the coffee cups, and there were a lot of them. So I mentioned I was looking for something for a thrift flip. I was actually looking for pretty dishes. You'll see it in the video that I made. I was looking for kind of specific colors to go together. These were really pretty, but I wanted ones with a design on the edge for the project that I was looking for them for. So none of those really fit the bill, but I did wind up finding some. If you like thrifting and thrift haul videos, that's what I do here on my channel, and I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button down below. You can also ring the bell, and that will notify you every time I upload a video. I got so excited when I saw this gorgeous piece of brown transferware, and then I saw the price. Regardless of whether it's worth that or not, that was not in my budget for this week. I thought these potato dishes were really funny. I've never seen the big ones. I've always seen just the individual sized ones. And I loved this, but I didn't know where I would use it. Hello, you all. I hope you're doing well. We've been in a bit of chaos at our house today. I don't know, just a series of little things happening. And so needless to say, here we are. It is Tuesday night, and I'm filming this about 2 hours before I'm hoping to show it to you. So I'm going to show you what I bought at the thrift store. Some of them have been incorporated into a project. I will link that video here. It's on my home and garden channel. If you're interested in thrift flips, that's where I've been putting them. So here's some footage from that item. This is a little garden sculpture that I bought with several items that I got at the thrift store. So you can see the top pansy plate is Corel, and then that little picture there, I think that was marked like 1981. I think someone made it at like a hobby shop, you know, like at a ceramics hobby place. And I forget the brand on the other two. And then there's just this little vase here. I did film them before I put them together, and then I deleted that footage before I put this video together. So there you go. I spent on all of those items, I believe the plates were $5, and then the little pieces in between were $2 a piece. So I spent a total of $9 on that. And the little ballerina girl I found at the bins a while back. If you're interested in knowing how this all went together, I will link it at the top of this video. Okay, and then also I did pick up this adorable vintage planter. If you've watched me for any length of time, you know I love these vintage planters. I just think they're so charming. I don't collect in like a very specific way, but I pick up the ones that I like, and I just really liked the colors on here. Oh, it's a little windy here in Minnesota. Sorry about that. Really like the colors, and I guess they're geese. Are they geese? You can let me know, but it's in good shape. It says Japan, and I usually put faux succulents in them. Sometimes I put like a sprout of like pothos, which is a house plant, but for the most part, they just sit on a shelf and look cute together. Someday I'll have to show you the collection. It's growing. That's one collection. I'm still growing. Okay, and then the other two things I got were from the dollar table. So I was really pleased that this thrift store had a dollar table, a red line table. I thought that was really cool. So I don't do a lot with miniatures, but these were so cute that I had to pick them up. So they were $1 a piece. There's this little teapot, and it looks like someone put like a wire on and hung them. I'll probably take the wire off because I'm planning to just like maybe set them on a shelf somewhere. So I thought that was so cute, and it's got its lid. And then a little teacup. Look at this. And I need to reattach this. It's come unglued, but I think it's so cute. It's so cute. It's so tiny. I love it. So yeah. Okay, so that's what I got from the first store. Let's go ahead and head to the next store. The second store I'm taking you into is called Unique, and it's in Burnsville, Minnesota. And this store is huge, but I think their prices are kind of high. You can let me know what you think, but as I went through the store, I'm like, oh, their prices have gone up in the same way that Savers prices have gone up. And I think the two stores are connected. I think they're part of the same company, so that would explain why. I really liked this green and white stool. You can see there's a hand-painted bunny on the top, but it was $17. Like, that is not a thrift store price to me. That's a vintage shop price. And I don't have a problem with stores charging vintage shop prices, but I do have a problem with them retaining the name thrift store when they're charging vintage shop prices. Like, if you're going to be a vintage shop now, just call yourself a vintage shop. And then I know what I'm getting into when I go into your store. I wonder if someone donated their ironstone collection, because there was a lot of ironstone. These prices weren't terrible. $3.99. That's not terrible. I really liked this little ironstone teapot. I wasn't in the mood to spend $7 on it though. If you're interested in knowing how I use a lot of the items that I pick up at thrift stores or yard sales in my home decor, find me on Instagram at Nicole Northgarden. That's where I post a lot of home decor content. These are some pieces from my set, Mikasa French Countryside. I was going to pick them up because I don't have them, but then as I looked closer at them, like the glaze looked like it had a bluish tint. And I've noticed this on other serving pieces in the set before, but the dishes aren't like that. So I don't know if there's like two different kinds of French Countryside, one that has bluish, or if it's a defect in the glaze. I don't know, but I don't like it. I don't want my white dishes tinted blue, so I left those behind. This is a Hostess set from, I think someone told me they're from the 70s. They're stainless steel. I have several of the pieces. I actually have that bowl, so I didn't pick it up, but I always like to see them in the stores. They're fun to find. And because they're stainless steel, you can feel good using them, so I actually used mine. Chris and I have always been Star Trek fans, and since the beginning of the pandemic, we've been systematically watching through all of the series that exist. So this was a cool glass. I was going to get it for us, but it was really dishwasher damaged. So you can tell kind of like by the fading, so I didn't pick it up. Okay, and then at Unique, I did not buy much at all. And I got a bunch of My Little Ponies. I've been picking these up. Oh, my neighbor's mowing her grass. I'm just gonna hurry up and finish this. I have been picking up My Little Ponies, not even necessarily the ones from the 80s, but even ones from the early 2000s have been selling really well for me at the Pink Elephant. So I just got a bunch, oops, I'm dropping one. Bunch of My Little Ponies. Whoops, wow, I'm struggling here tonight. And then I also got a bunch of the little mini ones. People really like to collect these, so I sell these pretty regularly at the shop. And the only other thing I got at Unique was this little piece. This is also for the shop. This sells pretty well for me too. It was only $1.49. I was making sure that the sticker was gonna come off okay. And so I'm gonna put this at the shop. It has a really pretty motif. I believe these are made in, is it Russia or Czechoslovakia? I can't remember, but people like to pick these up, and I don't sell them for very much. I just sold like, I don't know if, I think it was in another video, there was a couple of like cups from Goodwill. I'd gotten them for like $1.50 a piece, and I think I sold them for like $3.50 a piece. So I don't upsell them too much, but I like to rescue them because they're very delicate, actually. They're really lightweight and delicate. So anyway, that's all that I have for you in this haul today. I hope you're having a great day. It's only 2 hours later now. It's Tuesday, and you're seeing this on Tuesday. So I will see you later in the week with another video. Sorry for the wind and the mowing. What can you do? Sometimes it's just like that. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching. Bye.